poetry with you, and I have with me a lovely spoken word artist, RUTHENYIA, who is going to be reciting her piece. We're still here for us. Good morning, Ruth.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's so lovely to have you on the program.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're going to be reciting your piece for us. So can you tell us a little about your piece you want to recite?
Okay, so the piece, the title is We Are Still Here. There's something born out of humanity and basically lived experience to the people still holding on to hope and resilience in the country.
Okay. So you can recite your piece.
Okay. We wake up every day and act like we're fine. Not because everything is all right, but because we have learned how to carry weight quietly. We're taught to be patient, to be strong, to understand, and we try. We try to build our lives in systems that feel unfinished. We try to dream in environments that keep changing the rules. We try to stay human, even when the reality that faces us hardened people. Somewhere along the line, surviving became a skill. Dreams don't die loudly anymore, they just fade. Rearranged, reimagined, adjusted. But still, we try. Still, we show up. We show up to work, to school, to creativity, to conversations on hope that we haven't given up on yet. This is not a protest. This is not a complaint. This is a testimony that behind every headlines are people who have learned to live with the outcomes of decisions they didn't make. That policies are not just paragraphs, they are meals, they are mornings. The difference between relief and resilience. We are not asking for perfection, just honesty, just leadership that remembers that behind every decision there are people. Leadership that remembers that numbers are not just names. Statistics have faces. Numbers have names, and progress that leaves people behind is not enough. We want efforts to matter. We want consistency to mean something. We want to believe that trying is not a waste of our time. But still, we are here. We're still here. We still show up. Still choosing to believe that tomorrow will be better than today. And that belief, as fragile as it is powerful. Because at the end of the day, a nation doesn't survive by silence. It survives by the people who refuse to stop caring. We are still here, and we are not invincible. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, so much. I mean, let me ask you, why are we still here? I mean, for goodness sake, we've taken so much as a people.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw Fela Kuti getting the Grammy Lifetime Award, you know, because of his music, because of things he did. And one of the things he said was that we Nigerians, we suffer and smile. So tell me, why are we still this resilient?
Honestly, I feel like there's one thing that is peculiar with Nigerians, and it's our strength. I don't know how we do it, but Nigerians go through a lot. But besides the hardship, the security, the frustrations, somewhere we still want to believe. We may talk bad about the country, but there's just this shred of hope and this belief that tomorrow will be better somehow. And honestly, I feel holding on to that belief is what keeps us sane as humans. And what this my piece is really saying is not just for us to just keep holding on. It's also calling the leaders to be accountable. Match our resilience with accountability. You know, everything works better when both sides stay responsible. We stay resilient and believing, and you guys match that up with accountability and showing us that you guys can do better.
Okay, tell us about yourself now, the poet Ruth. Tell us about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Ruth Ozibe Enyia. I'm a poet, I'm an actor, a thespian, and a creative advocate. So basically, I do spoken word pieces, monologue pieces, and most of my pieces is aimed at projecting humanity, aimed at advocating for social change. I do not believe in art for art's sake.
Art's sake.
I believe in art for life's sake. Your art should mean something beyond yourself, beyond just entertainment. Being a voice to the voiceless, basically.
And that's basically what you've done. That's so nice.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
can you just tell us where your works can be gotten in case Nigerians want to reach you and see more of your works?
Okay, yeah. So I'm on all social media platforms at I am_RuthEnyia. I also run a YouTube page, RUTHENYIA TV. That's it, RUTHENYIA, ENYIA. That's
All
on
right. Thank you
social
so
media
much for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your voice. I mean, as a Nigerian, we really do need to ask ourselves questions like this. Why are we still putting up with all these kind of things? And why don't we speak up? And why don't we voice out our oppression and our aggression at this system, at the frustration, at still being in this kind of underdevelopment situation in this modern era? I mean, we need to put all things together and make sure that we find ourselves in a more competent situation. My lovely viewers all across the world, I hope you've enjoyed watching your Poetic Into Dawn Weekend show. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned because we have more coming up for you on the